I'm so sorry, y'all. I promise I'm going to get to the work soon, and I promise I will be clipping a free version of this work for everyone. However, some things have happened, and I do need to let you guys know what's up. I got my second copyright strike on Instagram. That is going to make it a lot more difficult for me to put this content out, and there could be a situation where they go back and completely ban me. If that is the case, the only place where you will be able to see my content is going to be on the Patreon. I'm not trying to make you guys buy anything. There are free memberships available. You guys can still get access to all of the free versions of work that I am putting out. We do work on Muay Thai studies, boxing, MMA, kickboxing, etc. You guys can check out all of that and more. Also, this is going to be the best place to keep up with updates if anything should happen. I have already made a backup account on Instagram, exciting breakdowns instead of boring breakdowns. You guys can follow that, where I will keep updates on there as well if anything should happen to the main boring breakdowns account. Thank you guys so much. Let's go ahead and jump in. Let's talk about some of the other details of Tawanchai's game that are a little bit more than just the teep and the round kick, but throwing things together. And one thing that I really like that he does, especially as a southpaw, is the open stance trap. And I will be talking about the open stance trap in just a little bit, but time allowing, I want to make most of this study on my criticisms of Tawanchai, because I think he has a ton of very serious holes in his game, and I don't think it is necessarily reflected in his reputation. I have serious issues with his defense. I have serious issues with him being a little bit too narrow with his offense, and I'll get into a lot more of that. But let's talk first about the double tap. So pretty much any southpaw athlete ought to be pretty solid at having the double tap, which is what you see here, which is Tawanchai throwing the left kick, and then from here, by the way, pay attention to the defensive posture. So elbow down, ideally to brace for that kick. The shin check is up, and from here, following with the left hand, which is going to clip super pon. Now, this is one of the tools that a good southpaw ought to have, or anyone that is fighting in an open stance match ought to have. The other tool is the exact opposite of this, which I call the Leon, after Leon Edwards versus Kamaru Usman. So that would be the left straight firing, and that left straight firing is with the purpose of getting the opponent's glove to parry the left straight. And then once that glove is moved towards center line to parry, that is when the left head kick is going to clip. Either of these two tools are a must, because we need to start being able to layer our offense specifically to manipulate their gloves or their defenses. So I want you defending something on a straight path such that my wide path can clip you, or defending the wide path such that the straight path can clip you. Now, most of us know what that double tap game is, but let's look at some other examples of Tawanchai playing this. All right, y'all, before I start talking about Tawanchai's holes, we pause. Thank you guys so much for watching. By the way, guys, if you are watching the free version of this, the full version will be on the Patreon, patreon.com/boring breakdowns. If this is anywhere else, you guys can peep that in the description below. If you guys do like this work, signing up for a membership helps me put more of this work out there. It's also one of the best ways to support the work. You guys will get access to all of the long form studies, including all of the series. We have series on Yuki Yoza, Noiri. We're working on this Tawanchai series, but also tons of other stuff on boxers, MMA guys, kickboxers, etc. You guys can go ahead and check that out. But if not, it's all good. We have free memberships as well. But If you guys just want to stick to the social media, liking, sharing, commenting, subscribing is all a huge help. Telling the homies at the gym, guys, I don't have a marketing budget. So when you guys share stuff with the homies that you train with, that's such a huge help. I really appreciate it. Thank you guys again for watching. I will catch up with y'all on the next one. Peace.